Okay, now we are going to talk about the movie Maleficent. In this case, we choose a specific scene when after King Stefan spreads the story that Maleficent mm, is very dangerous and evil. The entire kingdom um, begins to fear and hate her, even though most have never met her, and the community uh, start to do rumors are exaggerated, and her image becomes too distorted, and making people avoid her or view her with maybe hostile. Now, with that scene, we saw that the produces it's a negative attitude toward Maleficent based on misinformation. Then the stigmatization, and when she is labeled as the evil witch, maybe, and reducing her identity on to a stereotype. Um, and then with the authority influences that in this case is the King Esteban. Um, when he say or convince through through the power, convince the public to adopt his biases view, and shown how leaders shape collective beliefs.
Hi, today we choose Mean Girls, and the specific scene is when Katie enters to the school cafeteria, and Janice explains her how does the social map in the lunchroom works. Each table represents a clique: the jocks, the art freaks, the nerds, and the plastics. Each group follows its own unspoken rules about behavior, clothing, and social interaction. We found some social psychology concepts in this scene. Um, Social categorization: students are divided into rigid groups. Stereotypes: each group is associated with certain traits. For example, jocks are athletic but not smart, and plastics are beautiful but shallow. Group belonging and exclusion: identity and self esteem depend on belonging to a certain group, while others are excluded or looked down upon.
Hi, we're going to make a movie about Truman, or the Truman Show. The story of the film resolves around a boy named Truman, who has been of television show in the cloud life. You something changed under adolescence, and the of that um, is so the specific event is Truman live in the house and observes his neighbors reporting the exact same action every day at the same time. Example is the man wearing a lawn, the woman arranging the flowers, or also the same car driving around the street. Later, over coffee, the people are display purchases reaction if is Complex social psychology is concept three. One, social norms. In social norms is actor alone is art according to the imposed script to maintain the illusion of normal life. Social control. The intertones is decided to regulate Truman behavior with up his awareness. A three is construction of reality. The Truman start question the world world he realizes people and behaving in natural and uniforms ways. Thank you.